Hello, my name is Wan Syarul Nizam bin Roslan. Today I would like to present about the background of the study. Online shopping is the process consumer go through to purchase product or service over the internet. The people use the internet for many reasons, such as search product information, evaluate price and quality, choose service and transfer payment. COVID-19 is a pandemic which hit the world since 2020 and influenced so many activity and industry. COVID-19 compelled to customer to use internet and make it habit in their daily routine. Consumer buying behavior in online shopping and traditional shopping is very different. Online shopping basically based on individual thinking point of view and his personal perception. This research attempt to investigate the relationship with the effect and the online shopping during pandemic and economic condition. That's all for me.
Problem statement. Coronavirus disease, or also known as COVID-19, has given an impact on e-commerce and the economy today. Due to COVID-19 and economic condition, people are expanding their activities on an online shopping application. When researching factors and impacts that influence online shopping behavior due to this pandemic and economic condition, the customer's expectation and demands should also be considered. At present, most of the factors and impacts that influence online shopping behavior on account of COVID-19 and economic condition, works of literature were discussed from the consumer's perspective. However, there are also a few works of literature that's researched from the retailer's perspective. Therefore, this paper investigates the factors and impacts that influence online shopping behavior due to COVID-19 and economic condition. Hence, we chose to focus on 10 factors, which are health and safety, price factors, product factors, psychology, technology, perceived ease of use, administrative factors, consumer preference, product and service quality, and compatible with lifestyle. We are interested in how these factors influence the consumers in KOTA BHARU community. There are 10 different research questions, hypotheses, and objectives of the study. The research questions are derived from the relationship between health and safety, price factor, product factor, psychological, technology, perceived ease of use, administrative factor, consumer preferences, product and service quality, and compatible with lifestyle towards online shopping during COVID-19 and economic conditions. The objectives of study are acquired from the relationship between health and safety, price factor, product factor, psychological, technology, perceived ease of use, administrative factor, consumer preference, product and service quality, and compatible with lifestyle towards online shopping during COVID-19 and economic conditions. The hypotheses are based on the relationship between health and safety, price factor, product factor, psychological, technology, perceived ease of use, administrative factor, consumer preferences, product and service quality, and compatible with lifestyle towards online shopping during COVID-19 and economic conditions. There are 10 independent variables, which are health and safety, price factors, product factors, psychology, technology, perceived ease of use, administrative factors, consumer preference, product and service quality, and compatible with lifestyle. The dependent variable is online shopping.
My name is Nur Sabrina binti Muhammad Sharif and my metric number is A18A0615. I would like to present my part on limitation and the importance of this study. For part limitation of study, we face difficulty of getting 500 respondents in a limited time at KOTA BHARU Kelantan. This is because they were less interested in answering the questionnaire. Next, our limitation is on financial. The money will be a problem in doing research, especially for us as a student. We need to buy and prepare the necessary equipment for this research and cost to go to the location. For part importance and significance of study, the purpose research may contribute to the literature in three ways, which is the result of this research may be relevant to decision makers nationwide, giving them criteria for the management of their corporate social initiative and characteristics for the launching of product with social attributes to the segment under study. Furthermore, this research could build up more analytical style thinking as the researcher had to venture into a wide possibility of circumstance in performing this study, and how other institutions study on finding the important factor that influence online shopping during the pandemic and economic turnover.
A very good day, madam. My name is Vanisha Sri and my metric number is A1880932. Our research proposal studies the topic, which is effects and impacts that influence the online shopping behavior during COVID-19 and economic condition. The literature part explains the independent variable we decided to investigate in our topic. Therefore, the independent variable that we choose for the research is situational, product, price, psychological and consumer mindset, technology, perceived ease of use, service and product quality, consumer preference, administrative and compatible lifestyle. Based on the past research article we studied, this point have been argued by the researchers very detailedly in their report. Therefore, we choose this effect as our independent variable to discuss and study in our topic because it shows the more significant influence towards the online shopping. Thank you.
My name is Santaneswari. Today I am going to present about research design and sampling from the methodology part. This study has implied quantitative design in research. Quantitative analysis gathers information from the current consumer through sampling technique and by submitting online surveys and questionnaires. In determining the sample size of the respondent, the online surveys and questionnaire has been used to collect the data from the respondent. In quantitative research, cross-sectional surveys are conducted based on the survey method. Cross-sectional surveys are observational surveys performed in circumstances where the study aims to gather data from the subset of the subject population at a given time. The second part is sample and sampling. For the sampling part, the sample is going to use in our research is KOTA BHARU community. The total number of sample size is 500 respondents. The type of sampling that has been used in our research study is non-probability sampling. Thank you.
Decide to choose the online survey and questionnaire as our research instrument to produce and distribute to respondents, where it helps us to reach more respondents about the community in KOTA BHARU. The questionnaire contains 3 sections, which is section A, B, and C. The sections will be discussed more detail based on the 3 scale. For example, for the first scale is nominal scale. It's about nominal scale enable researchers to categorize or differentiate between individuals or objects into different classes. As in the questionnaire, we ask question include their gender, and we provide two options, male and female. While in ordinal scale is about the ranking of individuals, attitude or items along the continuum of the characteristic brain scale. And in the section we also ask about their education level, which we point out a few options like SPM, STPM, diploma, degree, and others. The third scale is about the interval scale, where it justifies the use of the arithmetic mean as the measure of average. And the questionnaire, we use the continuum form from 1 to 5 in order to determine extent to reach which the respondent will agree or disagree based on the topic. As 1 strongly disagree, 2nd disagree, 3 neutral, and 4th agree, and the last one, 5th, is strongly agree. Data collection. The research is cross-sectional study. Data will be collected from our target respondent. Definitely, the online survey method is using Google Form is more convenient. And the questionnaire will be distributed to the KOTA BHARU's community as the target respondent. And at first, the researchers identified the group in Facebook, which refer to KOTA BHARU's community. And the Facebook group chosen is referred to the Kelantan state, where it provides all the information, and people in the group also were from KOTA BHARU's. And after that, the questionnaires will be sent to the Facebook group by moderators to the individual respondents to reach our target respondents.
My name is Puniswari Chandra. My metric number is A18A0779. Today I am going to present about data analysis. Data analysis is a method which is statistically or logical method are systematically applied to explain, illustrate, compress or recreate or evaluate the data. According to Keppel or JEDEX, data analysis for research design develops is an understanding of essence of the research and the way which is statistics include the detail required in interrupt findings. It also illustrates how to select the most appropriate approach for the research situation. There is 10 objectives in this research. Our team is going to use several methods to analyze the data. For the first, descriptive statistic. Descriptive statistic is a technique for evaluate data by explaining information without generalizing it. Descriptive data statistic is describe only the data from the survey and do not allow any assumptions. In other words, descriptive data statistic also is a response to question specific issue and environment as why, who, where, what, and how. Thus, the respondent will ask to indicate their gender, nationality, status, race, age, income in the questionnaire. Second is analysis of reliability. Reliability is calculated by a proportion of systematic variance in a scale that can be accomplished by evaluating the relation between the scores and obtained from the various scale administration. For example, a scale or test is said to be reliable if the same result is given by multiple measurements taken by it under consistent of condition. Therefore, before being spread the respondents, a questionnaire would have to undergo this reliability test. According to Balakrishnan Sharma, for both binary type or large scale of information, Cronbach alpha can be used significantly. Therefore, the alpha value is influenced by the number of test items and objects. The next is Pearson correlation coefficient. The correlation coefficient for the Pearson test statistic that measure the statistic relationship between two continuous variables or association. Because it's based on the covariance method, it is also known as the best method of measuring the association between variables of interest. It provides data by magnitude of the relationship or correlation as well as the direction of the relationship. Pearson correlation coefficient was applied in this research. Factors and impacts influence online shopping due to COVID and economic condition among the KOTA BHARU community. Normally, the results of the correlation coefficient are between -1 to +1. That's all from me. Thank you.
Discussion and recommendation. Factors and impacts influence online shopping due to COVID-19 and economic condition. The e-commerce industry in Malaysia is growing rapidly day by day, despite some obstacles and becoming more competitive day by day. Not only local companies but also foreign companies are involved in this competition. This paper attempts to investigate the factors and effects that influence online shopping due to COVID-19 and the economic situation in Kota BHARU, Kelantan. Research examines factors and impact influence online shopping due to COVID-19 and economic conditions in Kota BHARU, Kelantan. This study evaluates the impacts of 10 factors: is situational health and safety, price factor, product factor, psychology and hedonic, technology perceived ease of use, administrative factor, consumer preference, product and service quality, and compatible with lifestyle on shopping behavior internet users during coronavirus disease. The research paper here covers the factor and impact influence online shopping due to the COVID-19 and economic condition. When analyzed, online businesses were found to be hampered by the epidemic. The country is suffering greatly as the death toll raise, but in the few days, the country's economy is also declining. Hope to return and improve the economy as before is a difficult thing. It also difficult to increase the country's sales. It is recommended that research must conduct their research on COVID-19 with every possible outcome. This will help improve the economic situation in Malaysia.
And I'm here to talk about the conclusion and the reference for our assignment. Since the end of 2019, emergence of COVID-19 pandemic has resulted in the increase in the numbers of studies from many perspectives. However, research regarding online shopping and e-commerce is still in the minimal amount. Based on some of the past research report that has analyzed, it shows that COVID-19 pandemic directly influenced so many industries and supported and proven by researchers from different corners of the world. Influence of COVID-19 pandemics towards online shopping has also studied by certain researchers. Based on their studies, it shows that COVID-19 pandemic has hidden the online shopping behavior too. Therefore, we understand this study able to prove accuracy of those statements regarding the online shopping behavior during pandemic and economic situation. At the end of the research, we were able to make the conclusion what are the most strongest effect and least influencing effect towards online shopping during the COVID-19 pandemic and economic condition in Malaysia. And now, for the reference, we have referenced so many journals such as from Mr. M. Gokulanathan and Dr. Saraswati C. And their title was Factors Affecting Consumers. And another one is from Mr. Jahangiri Alam, and his topic was Buying Behavior Under Coronavirus Diseases. Thank you.